Hey there, everyone. I hope you are all doing good. I've been giving classes about modular synthesizer in Lyon, and one of my students brought this SH-2. So I'm going to make a demo for you about it. So the SH-2 is a monophonic synthesizer made in the late 70s by Roland, kind of the ancestor of the SH-101, and one of the few of this compact line to have two VCOs. So you can make very fat, detuned sounds. It does have a very simple architecture with two VCOs. Let's start with the first one, which can be a saw wave, sine wave, unusual, even though it's quite dirty and sounds more like a triangle. It's always good to have. Square wave, or pulse wave with the typical pulse width modulation from Roland. You can then modulate that pulse width manually or with the envelope or LFO. It's a delayed LFO, by the way, so we can delay its effects. Of course, not on the PWM, but it works on the mod of the oscillator, vibrato stuff. Then we have an octave select switch. Very nice to use. Then we can mix it with oscillator number 2, that has a number of waves, including noise. We also have a sub-oscillator for oscillator number 1, which is a square wave, 1 octave below. Altogether give us a quite fat sound. And all this goes to the filter. Classic 4-pole low-pass filter with resonance. We have the ADSR controlling the filter as well as the VCA. We can also have the LFO controlling the filter with the delay possible if we want. We also have a key tracking option, so the keyboard opens up the filter. Here we also have a bender that we can send to control the filter, but also VCO, either only VCO 2 or both VCO 1 and 2. I like doing it only on the second oscillator and doing it like very subtly, so you can have this kind of very speed detuned stuff. We have a few waveform selection on the LFO, such as square, always fun, especially in filters, and also random, for those steppy, filtery, acid stuff. Option on the VCA, you can set it to hold here, so it's open. Then the ADSR, then the gate. In gate mode, we lose the release, but we gain some punch, as only the VCF can be modulated by the envelope. Perfect for punchy bass. Just switch so you can hear. On top of that, we have an audio input, so you can route stuff into the filter, such as this 880 that I have laying around covered with cables. So let's try. Here I can have sounds only when I'm pressing a key, but we can hear the 880 going through. Here we hear a mixture of the 880 and the internal oscillator. I can remove them and set things to old, so now I can hear it all the time and play with the filter. Also have an envelope follower on the filter that will translate the dynamic of your audio input to CV. I left the key tracking on so I can act on the sound with the keyboard. Even better, of course, if I add some of the internal waves. Let's add some portamento. Just for fun. Classic as well, we can set the filter to self-oscillate. Get some lasers, kick drums, other stuff like this with it. If we use the noise, we can get some more tom-like or snare drum sort of things. Or weird FX with the sample and hold, modulating the filter. You can also, of course, send a random voltage to the VCO themselves. Full-on computer talk mayhem. L2. Is that you, L2? Well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll make a sample pack for Patreon. See you next time.